News getting some breaking news coming in right now, and what we can tell you is first on Republic. This is coming in as we speak. ED has recovered around 70 lakh rupees from Ponmudi's Chennai residence, and top sources have confirmed that foreign currency has also been recovered. The minister could not explain the source of income, viewers. Getting these details coming in right now, viewers, where we are seeing that after the raids which have been happening, there's a recovery which has happened, and the recovery is going up to the tune of around 70 lakh rupees from Ponmudi's Chennai residence. That is right, 70 lakh rupees from Ponmudi's Chennai residence. The top sources confirmed that foreign currency has also been recovered. The minister could not explain the source of the income. The ED has been carrying out raids at 9 places and multiple places which is associated with the Tamil Nadu Higher Education Minister K. Ponmudi. Ponmudi is the second minister after the arrest and judicial custody of Senthil Balaji to come under the scrutiny, viewers. And this is information coming in from top sources where we can clearly tell you that a lot of money, I repeat, around 70 lakh in cash recovered. Varshini is joining us right now. Varshini, as we can clearly see those visuals coming in as well of the raids which have been happening, as the currency has also been recovered. Let's take our viewers through exactly all the recoveries being made and what is the minister being investigated for as well. Tell our viewers that.
Well, Shivangi, if you see, this is a very important case because it is from a period between 2006 to 2011 when Minister Ponmudi was a Minister of the Mines and Minerals during the previous DMK regime. And at the time when there has been allegations against him for misusing his power and for, doing money laundering and for also incurring a loss for the exchequer for about 28 crores. And if you see, this is a case that has been ongoing for a very long time, from Sessions Court to High Court to Supreme Court. The case has been travelling, and even recently when Minister Ponmudi tried to approach the Madras High Court to quash this case, the Madras High Court clearly stated that they cannot do it, and that is why this case has now been transferred to the ED. Initially this was investigated by the crime branch police of the state, and now the ED has filed an ECIR in this, and they have taken up investigation. And today early in the morning at 7 o'clock the raids began at different locations in Chennai and Virupuram at all the residences of the minister and his son, who is the current sitting MP of the Lok Sabha, and Gautama Sigamani. And therefore right now we are given to understand from top ED sources who have given us this confirmation of about 70 lakh rupees being recovered from Minister Ponmudi's Chennai residence. And the raids, as far as the raids are concerned, these raids are still going on, and an official statement as to what other documents are being procured from the searches are not yet currently not yet been confirmed by the ED. But for now we are understanding that Minister Ponmudi's residence had 70 lakh rupees which was not amounted for, and the ED is trying to conduct these searches even more, intensify it, so that they will be able to find out more documents. As of now, Minister Ponmudi does not have answers for these 70 lakh rupees unaccounted money, is what we are learning from our very top sources, Shivangi. Therefore we'll have to wait until the raids get over, because it's not just only his Chennai residence but also his residence in Virupuram district, which is his native.
Varshini,
and there are other several residences.
Varshini, hold on for a second, because we're also being joined right now by senior editor Shravan, who's getting us more details. Shravan, this is source-based information coming in. Not only do we have 70 lakh in cash being recovered, foreign currency has also been recovered. Shravan, take our views to the details, please.
Well, even as the searches are basically underway at the residence of Tamil Nadu Higher Education Minister, we are now given to understand that the Enforcement Directorate has already recovered cash worth about 70 lakh rupees. Apart from that, foreign currency worth about 10 lakh rupees, that is in pound and USD, is what we are being told at this point in time. Importantly, when a cash recovery is essentially done, remember the Enforcement Directorate essentially gives an opportunity to the accused in the case to try and explain the source of the cash. In fact, we are now being told that the accused in this particular case hasn't been able to really explain the source of the cash that has been recovered. In fact, the allegation essentially is that mines which were basically allocated when he was the minister in the previous government was actually given to one of his family members, and not just that, the other happens to be a Binami holder. Thereafter, we are also being told that the Enforcement Directorate has essentially come across, proceeds of crime. In fact, the very fact that they've basically come across various transactions that have actually taken place, a company that has basically come under the scanner, which has been linked to the minister. All that put together, remember, this is an ongoing investigation. Having said that, the DMK government has essentially said that, this is a malicious investigation that is being carried out, and the Enforcement Directorate perhaps has actually entered the poll season. They are campaigning on behalf of the Bharatiya Janata Party. But having said that, what's important to point out here is that, remember, this is an ongoing case. In fact, there is already an attachment that has been done by the Enforcement Directorate, which has also been upheld by the Appellate Authority. In fact, the provisional attachment order that has been accessed by Republic TV, it goes on to only indicate the fact that the Enforcement Directorate over a period of time has actually come across a web of transactions, and that has enabled them to take the case forward. And sources within the Enforcement Directorate also indicating that it is perhaps untrue to say that the case has been reopened. The case was very much being investigated by the Enforcement Directorate. It was only after they came across some fresh update or fresh evidence is when they decided to carry on searches once again.
All right, thank you so much, Sharma, for getting us all the details. Thank you, Varshini, for getting us all the details as well right now. And remember that the ED has, in fact, gone ahead and carried out raids at all the places associated with the Tamil Nadu Higher Education Minister. Let's take a very short break. Much more coming up on India's